Hi everyone, my name is Jess. Thank you for joining me today in this Vinyasa flow. Before we start, something you might want to have handy is either a blanket or maybe a towel or something to put down on your mat, because there will be a few crescent lunges if you prefer to have a little padding on your knees for crescent lunge. But other than that, let's get started. So sit up nice and tall, close your eyes, bring your awareness to your breath, smoothing out your inhales and your exhales, making them long, slow, and complete. Allow the shoulders to reach down the back, crown of the head to reach up towards the sky. We'll begin our practice today with the sound of 3 ohms, breathing in together. Let the eyes open on up. So I've been working my way through reading the Bhagavad Gita, and one chapter that really stood out for me was the chapter on selfless service. So really quick intro to the Gita, if you're not familiar with it. There are 2 main characters. There's Arjuna. He's a warrior, and he is about to fight a battle that he doesn't necessarily really want to fight. And then there's Krishna. Krishna is an incarnation of the god Vishnu. Vishnu is the protector. He is a god who will bring himself down to earth every so often to keep the universe stable, to keep Earth stable, to keep life running on Earth. And so Krishna has shown up in Arjuna's life as his charioteer during this battle. And Krishna's role is to serve as a spiritual advisor to Arjuna while he's going through this hardship of the battle that he's about to face. And Arjuna really doesn't want to fight. He's expressed it in prior chapters, but Krishna has been encouraging him because it's Arjuna's moral duty, his dharma, in order to participate in this battle. And Krishna is using his teachings to work Arjuna through this difficulty on his way to spiritual enlightenment. And so Arjuna, trying to get out of this battle, he's trying really hard. He says, Krishna, isn't wisdom and learning and knowledge the way to spiritual enlightenment, not fighting? And Krishna really says that learning and knowledge and meditation is one way towards spiritual enlightenment, but there's karma yoga, the yoga of action, and that can be even more powerful than meditation and wisdom. So Krishna really encourages Arjuna to make all of his acts entirely selfless. And one quote that I do like: one who shirks action does not attain freedom. No one can gain perfection by abstaining from work. So Krishna is telling Arjuna, if you don't do the work, if you abstain from your work, you're never going to gain freedom, you're never going to gain liberation. And so essentially Krishna is saying all selfless work comes from, is the work of Brahman, is the work of the spirit within ourselves, our true self. And when we engage that self, that spirit, that Brahman within ourselves, that is how we find spiritual happiness and fulfillment. And rather than turn towards the outside world for belongings, for physical things, to find happiness, we instead can turn into ourselves and find happiness and joy and fulfillment in ourselves and in our work. Krishna also says, do your work with the welfare of others in mind. And I think that really speaks volumes, especially now. So I encourage you to think of some things that maybe are mundane, maybe tasks that you don't like to do or don't want to do. How can you turn those into selfless acts? How can you change your attitude, change our way of thinking in order to make something selfless? Maybe call your parent, call your friends, make dinner for someone, go grocery shopping for someone who can't leave their house. These little tiny things that we can do that are selfless acts serve others, and then in turn it serves ourself, our inner self, by helping us find fulfillment simply by looking within. So, with that being said, let's take a few neck circles. Tracing nice big circles with the tip of the nose. Maybe finding a spot in the neck that particularly feels good that you want to lean into. Moving with the breath. And take the circles the other way. Finding freedom and looseness in the neck. And the next time your chin comes to center, inhale, lift an arm up. Take a few shoulder rolls, reaching your shoulders up towards your ears as you draw, and then dropping them down the back. Make them nice and big, lots of movement in the shoulders today. Take your shoulder circles the other way, rolling them forward and down. One more backwards, so inhale, lift the shoulders, and exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale to bend at the elbows, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, maybe look up. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more just like that. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, send the shoulder blades down the back into your back pockets. Good, bring the right hand down to the ground. Inhale, reach the left hand up and over the ear, rooting the left sits bone into the ground as you reach out of the hips. Reach out of the waist. Maybe gaze looks up towards the ceiling past your top arm. And bring the left hand down to your right knee. Reach the right arm up, reversing the stretch. Gaze up towards that sky. And exhale your right hand to your left knee. Cross the arms, pull the belly button in and round the spine. Tuck the chin. Nice deep arch. Keep a cross in your elbows, come up to sit straight, and then either bring the backs of your hands together, or if the flexibility is there, reach all the way around so the palms of the hands come together, finding eagle wrap in the arms. And then take this eagle wrap, move it side to side, up and down. Maybe doing a little mini cat-cow here with the eagle wrap in the arms, just finding movement, whatever feels good. And go ahead and let that go. Uncross the arms, reach them up straight towards the sky. We'll take the cactus again as you exhale, bend the elbows, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, reach, neck is free as you exhale, cactus the arms. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus the arms, beautiful. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, the right arm up and over your ear. Both sits bones remain on the earth. Spiral the pinky side of your hand, of your top hand towards your face. And exhale the right hand to the left knee. Inhale the left hand up, reverse the stretch. And exhale the left hand to the right knee, crossing the arms, coming back to center. Tuck the chin. Nice deep rounding, separate the shoulder blades, pull them apart, down the back. And as you inhale, keep the cross in the arms, sit up straight, bringing the backs of the hands together, or if the flexibility is there, bring your palms to touch. Eagle wrap the arms and find movement. Maybe moving the neck in the opposite direction, up and down, little mini cat-cows. Moving with your breath. Good, we're going to let that go. Go ahead, come up onto all fours. You're going to stack your shoulder directly over your wrist, your hip directly over your knees. Press your fingertips in the ground. Just press the mat away. Engage the core slightly. Crown of the head just reaches for the front of the room. Don't let it sag. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone, cow. As you exhale, arch and around, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, nice deep arch. Moving with your inhales and exhales. Take a few here. Nice fluid movements, nice fluid breaths. On your next inhale, come back to neutral. As you inhale, reach the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it past the left wrist, your wrist touching wrist. Bring your right shoulder all the way to the ground. Right ear comes to the ground. Stack your palms. Press them together to stack your shoulders for a twist. Left hip reaches back, right hip reaches forward. You can stay with your arms here, or if you'd like, drape the left arm across your low back. Breathe into the open shoulder, find space. And exhale, left hand comes back to the mat. Press yourself up to all fours. As you inhale, reach the left hand arm up now, and exhale, thread it through, wrist touching wrist, all the way to the mat. Left shoulder comes to the mat, left ear comes to the mat. Press your hands together. Working to stack the shoulders here. And drape the right arm across your low back. Breathe where your body feels the need to find space. And bring the right hand back down to the mat. Press yourself up to all fours. One more cow. Inhale, drop the belly. And one more cat. Exhale, arch and round. Good. Send the left leg out long. Turn the foot down. Plant the knee. Plant the right hand as you reach the left arm up and over your ear. Supported side plank. Press into the outside edge of the back foot as you reach your left arm up and over the ear. Beautiful side body stretch all the way from your fingertips to your toe tips. And exhale, circle it down, bring your knee back to the ground. Send your right knee out long, keep your left hand planted, left knee on the ground. Turn the right foot down, reach the right arm up and over your ear. Press the outside edge of the right foot into the ground to find a really nice side stretch. All down the side of the body. And exhale, spin the hand down, knee comes to the ground. Send the right foot back long, send the left foot to meet it, hips high, downward facing dog. Start to pedal at the feet. Moving in any way that feels good to you. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, maybe bending both knees at the same time. And find stillness in your downward facing dog. Tailbone reaches up towards the sky. Fingertips grip into the mat. Press the mat away. Heart drops through the shoulders. On your inhale, we're going to roll forward into a plank pose. On the exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, bend at the elbows, lead your heart before hips all the way down to the mat. Press your fingers into the mat as you peak the heart, baby cobra. Hips stay on the ground. And exhale, press through the knees, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up high, toes point down towards the mat. Exhale, step the right foot between the palms or grab the ankle and help it up. Bring your hands to the mat if they reach, find length in the spine. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, scoop the arms up, crescent lunge. Remember to draw the shoulder blades down. Reach the neck long, reach the crown of the head long. Reach from the sternum up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Plant your left hand, tuck your left toes, lift the back knee. Reach the right arm open, low lunge twist. Gaze up towards the right hand. Exhale the right hand back to the mat. We're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to step the left foot up behind the right foot. Maybe the pinky toes come in line, or maybe it's a little offset. But the legs are crossed here. Squeeze the thighs together as you fold. As you inhale, halfway lift, bend at the knees to send the left foot all the way back. Plant the hands, step the right foot back to meet it, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower heart before hips, with control, all the way to the ground. Inhale to peak the heart, baby cobra, low ribs, hips stay on the ground. Exhale, press through bent knees to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the left foot up high. Exhale, step it, help it between the palms. Inhale to lengthen out here in your low lunge. And exhale, drop the right knee, untuck the right toes. Inhale, scoop the arms, crescent lunge. As you take an inhale, fill up the lungs, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the hips. Reach the crown of the head up long and high. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, plant the right hand, open to the left for a twist. Gaze up towards the left top thumb. As you exhale, left hand comes to the mat. We're going to step the right foot up now and bring it to the side, to the outside of the left foot. And exhale, fold here. Breathe into the outside of those hips. See if we can keep the hips square by drawing the left hip back, right hip forward. On your inhale, find a flat back. Bend the left knee as you send the right foot back long. Plant the palms. Exhale the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Now this time you can still continue to drop the bottom the knees and lower heart, chest, heart before hips, or you can pitch forward on your toes, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale to the tops of the toes, hips are lifted, upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Begin to walk yourself up to the front of the mat. Inhale to lift up halfway, hands come to shins or thighs. And exhale, fold it down. Just take a moment, hang out here, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Crown of the head reaches towards the mat. If you would prefer a little bit more of a low back stretch, take a nice bend in the knees. And then taking an even more generous bend in the knees, begin to roll one vertebrae by vertebrae all the way to the top of the mat. Head and shoulders are the last thing to come up. When you get to the top of the mat, roll out the shoulders. Roll the shoulders out. Big toes together, heels to touch. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Tadasana. Good. We'll take just a couple sun salutations. As you inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left foot meets it, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes or heart before hips or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, baby cobra. Or exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot up high. Exhale, step it between the palms. Drop the back knee. Sweep crescent lunge. Exhale, hamstring the foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, reach the right arm up, twist. Exhale, hand comes to the frame of the foot. Inhale, step the left foot up behind the right, crossing the legs. Exhale, fold. Squeeze the thighs together as you inhale, sweep the arms up high, and exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, the left foot uncrosses, steps back. Exhale, right meets it, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Inhale, heart before hips or lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot up high. And exhale, step it or help it between the palms. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, sweep the arms, crescent lunge. Exhale, hamstring the foot. Lift the back knee. Inhale, left arm up for a twist. Exhale, handspring the feet. Inhale, step the right foot up behind the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop the palms. Squeeze the thighs to lift. And exhale, fold it right back down. Step the right foot back and exhale the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, hips, or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot up high. And exhale, step it between the palms. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, scoop the arms, crescent lunge. Exhale, hamstring the feet. Lift the back knee. Reach the right arm high, crescent low lunge twist. Exhale, hand frames the foot. Inhale, step the left foot up the side, the right. Crossing at the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it back one more time. Inhale, the left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot meets it, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot up high. Exhale, step it up. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, scoop the arms, crescent lunge. Exhale, hamstring the feet. Lift the back knee. Inhale, reach the left arm, look up. Exhale, hamstring the feet. Inhale, step the right foot, cross it behind the left. exhale, fold. Exhale, squeeze the thighs as you sweep the arms, high prayer, and uncross the legs. Exhale, hands to the heart, close the eyes. Find your breath. Smooth out the inhales and the exhales. Good. Find your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, step the right foot back, and exhale, step the left to meet it. Inhale, forward into your plank. Exhale, your choice, how you lower. Inhale, lift the heart, upward facing dog, baby cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left or the right foot up towards the side, and exhale, step it between the palms. Shorten and widen your stance ever so slightly. Turn your back foot down on a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into warrior one. So we want to make sure both hip points are facing straight ahead, straight in front of us. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Press into that back heel to get a nice stretch down that leg. We're going to cactus the arms like we did earlier in class. So inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Good. We'll find that eagle wrap, bringing the left on top of the right. Wrap the arms, either the back of the hands touch or palms of the hands. Pull the belly button in as you reach the heart, reach the elbows up towards the sky. Allow the arms to uncross. Bring the palms to the ground. Come up on the back toes, back ball of your foot. Inhale, reach the right arm up, low lunge twist. Exhale, the hand comes to frame the foot. Give a half turn, quarter turn. And coming just into a little Skadasana. Keeping all four corners of the foot onto the mat. This can be super high or as low as you want it. Just moving back and forth with what feels good for you, as long as all four corners of the foot remain on the earth. Good. When you come back towards center, point your right toes towards the front of the mat. Adjust the back foot. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to reach the left arm back. And inhale, lift the torso, warrior two. Stack the front knee directly over your ankle. Press into the outside edge of the back foot. Reach the arms in opposite directions. Gaze over the front fingers. Inhale, scoop, peaceful warrior. Straighten the front knee. Reach over the front hip. Bring your hand to your thigh, your calf, or to the floor on the outside of your right foot. Stack the shoulders. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Gaze up towards that top thumb. Expansive breaths here, fill the lungs. Inhale, bend the front knee, scoop the front arm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring the right arm to the right thigh, reach the left arm up and over the ear. Extended side angle. Again, press the back edge of that back foot into the mat. As you reach the arm up and over, beautiful side stretch all the way down on the left side of the body. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot, turn up on the ball of the back foot, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. It's your flow, or take a break in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the left foot up high, and exhale, step it between the palms. Turn the back foot down, shorten and widen your stance, make room for the hips. Scoop the arms up, coming into warrior one. Both hip points face the front of the mat. Shoulder blades draw down the mat, crown of the head reaches up towards the sky, gaze is slightly up about where the wall meets the ceiling. Take those exhales to cactus the arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Keeping the bend in the elbows, bring the right elbow on top of the left. Finding your eagle wrap. Press into the back foot as you lift just a little bit more. Lift the elbows towards the ceiling. And let the cross of the arms go. Hands come to frame the foot. Scooch the back foot back just a little bit, coming onto the ball of that foot. Plant the right palm. Reach the left arm up, twist. Exhale, bring the hand onto the mat. Turn a quarter turn. And taking that skidasana again, I'm going to turn so I face you. Keeping all four corners on the mat, of the foot on the mat. Moving at your pace. Good. We're going to turn back towards the front of the mat. I'm just going to adjust my feet. Turn your left foot towards the front of the mat. Turn the right foot down at a 45-degree angle. Reach the right arm behind you. Inhale, lift the torso. Warrior two, stack the shoulders directly over your hips. Crown of the head is nice and tall and proud. Just turn the head. Reach to look over the left fingertips. Inhale, scoop the left hand, peaceful warrior. Straighten the left knee, send the left hip back in space as you reach, reach, reach until you finally bring the left hand to the calf or to the ground outside the left foot. Inhale, bend the front knee, scoop the front palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, left hand comes to the left thigh. Press the arm into your thigh as you stack the shoulders. Reach the right arm up and over the ear. Extended side angle. Find that side stretch. Press the outside of the back foot into the mat. Keep the neck free. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Turn the back heel up. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Taking your flow, inhale forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees or lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale, peek the heart, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, moving through bent knees, downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up high, and exhale, step it between the palms. Finding our warrior one stance again, slightly wider, slightly shorter. Inhale, scoop. Finding a lift in the heart, imagining there's like a fishing line that's lifting our chest, lifting our sternum up towards the sky, all while keeping support in the core. As you inhale, reach, exhale, cactus the arms. Bring the left elbow on top of the right, eagle wrap. Inhale to press into the back heel to lift a little more. Stay here or exhale. Pitch forward, devotional warrior with eagle wrap. Allow head and neck to hang. The right shoulder, if it goes down far, goes on the inside of the right knee. Expand the back of the chest, expand the rib cage. Wherever you are, uncross the arms, bring them to the mat, lengthen the stance, turn up the back heel. Inhale, reach the right arm up, low lunge twist. Exhale, quarter turn. Toes out, heels in. Take a slight bend in the knees as you lift up. Inhale, expand, reach the arms out. And exhale, bend the knees, cactus the arms, goddess. Inhale, reach. Goddess, exhale. Bring your hands to your hips as you straighten your legs. Turn the toes in, heels out, tip out of the waist. Bringing your hands to blocks or to the mat as you fold. Send your weight slightly forward into the balls of the feet. Reach the crown of the head towards the mat. Send the breath up and down the backs of the legs. Inhale to lift up halfway. Turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Adjust the feet. Turn the left foot down on a 45-degree angle. Right knee is right over the right ankle. Reach the left arm back. Inhale, lift. Warrior two. Shoulders over hips. Crown of the head over shoulders. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Straighten the front knee. Exhale, send the left hip back as you reach the right arm forward. Hand comes to the mat or the shin. Stack the shoulders, look up, find length in the neck. Inhale, bend the front knee, scoop the arm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bringing the right arm to the thigh, or if it's in your practice, or if you have blocks, to bring your hand to the outside of the right foot. Go ahead and do so. Reach the left arm up and over the ear. Spiral the pinky side of the hand towards your face as you gaze up under the arm. Breathe down the entire left side of your body. Exhale, cartwheel the hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Taking your flow if you choose. Inhale the left foot up high. Exhale, step it between the palms. Finding warrior two one more time on the left side. Press into the back heel as you inhale, scoop the arms. Again, find that sensation of being pulled up by your chest. There's a string coming down from the ceiling that's lifting the chest up, nice and proud. Fill the lungs, expand the ribs. As you exhale, cactus the arms and cross the right elbow on top of your left. Eagle wrap in the arms. Press even firmer into the back heel to lift the elbows. Stay here. Or exhale, devotional warrior with an eagle wrap. Allow the shoulder blades to pull apart, expand the back body. Wherever you are, uncross the arms. They come down to frame the foot. Come up on the back. Lift the back heel. Plant the right hand. Inhale, open for a twist. Exhale, bring the left palm down to the ground. You're going to turn a quarter of a turn. I'm going to turn to face you. Again, toes out, heels in, slight bend in the knees to rise up. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your hips. As you straighten the knees, turn the toes in now, heels out. Exhale, tip out of the waist. Folding down, Prasarita Padottanasana. If you can, bring the wrists in line with the heels. I encourage you to do so. Pull the belly button to spine and reach the crown of the head straight down. If the top of your head touches easily, shorten your stance. If this is intense, maybe widen the stance. Press into the outside edges of the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Turn the left toes to face the front of the mat. Turn the right toes down, right foot down. Reach the right arm behind you. Inhale, lift the torso up. Warrior two. Inhale, tip it back. Peaceful warrior, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach the left hip back, left arm forward. Hand comes to the outside of the foot or to the shin. Stack the shoulders, look up. Shoulder blades draw down towards the waist. On your next inhale, bend the front knee, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, left arm comes to left shin, or if you have the flexibility or blocks, the left hand can come to the outside of the left foot. Stack the shoulders still, reach the right arm up and over. Press the right knee towards the left elbow. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Lift up the back heel, step back, downward facing dog. You can take one more flow, or we're all going to meet in child's pose. So what's something that you can do? Think to yourselves, what's something that you can do? What can you change internally that will make something selfless? How can we turn our job, a job that we go to every single day, into a selfless act? Sure, we make money from it, but is there a way to find fulfillment in a job without the money, without needing to get paid from it? Is there a way to find internal joy? Can we think about what our job does for others, how it improves others' lives, what our job does to make the world a better place? What can you do? How can you change your actions to make the world a better place? Couple more deep inhales in this child's pose. And when you're ready, grip your fingertips into your mat, pull yourself up to downward facing dog through all fours. We're going to find ourselves to the front of the mat, so either taking a few steps to the front of the mat or stepping and hopping. We'll find ourselves in a forward fold at the top of the mat, hanging out here for just a moment. Deep bend in the knees as you roll all the way up to stand. the shoulders out. Good, bring your big toes together, your heels are slightly apart. Bend at the knees, scoop the arms, sit the hips back, Utkatasana. Reach the arms up nice and wide. If the shoulders are really high by the ears, cactus the arms here. Find length, find space. We're going to shift the weight into the right foot as we lift to the left, cross the left knee over the right. We can bring our toes down to the mat to help with our balance, or we can completely eagle wrap and then take your arms, right arm on top of left. How low can you sit? How much can you pull the core in? Lift the elbows, drop the shoulders. One more breath here. And unlace. Inhale, reach, Karate Kid. If you want, float the left foot back, or just scooch it, step it back, so you're in your high lunge. Reaching out from all sides, from both sides of the waist. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stay where you are. I'm just going to switch sides so you can see. So you're in your crescent lunge with your right foot in front. Good. Inhale to bring the prayer to your chest. And exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the palms together, stack the shoulders. Maybe gaze looks up towards the ceiling. Feel free to stay here, or if you want a little extra challenge, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Pull the thighs together, press the palms together to stack the shoulders. And exhale, let it go. Hands frame the feet. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Your flow or no flow. Inhale the left foot up high. Exhale, step it between the palms. Inhale the right foot up. Step it beside the left. Back in our Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Maybe the hands come to the backs of your shins. Find length in the spine. Draw the vertebrae apart. And deep bend in the knees, roll on up. Bring the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, scoop the arms as you exhale, sit back. Sit low in your Utkatasana, tailbone angles slightly towards the mat. Pull the belly button in. Again, if your shoulders are crowding your ears, drop them down. Find strength, find length. Begin to shift your weight into the left foot as your right foot crosses over, maybe bringing the toes to the mat or full eagle wrap. Whoa. And bring the left arm on top of the right. Eagle wrap in the arms. Sit low. Squeeze the thighs together. Lift the elbows, shoulders down. One breath, more breath here. And inhale, unwind, Karate Kid. And then step it back, float back, however you need to get back. High lunge, inhale, scoop the arms. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Your left foot is in front. Inhale, scoop the arms. Breathe deep in this crescent lunge. Find space maybe that you didn't have before. Hands come to prayer at the heart. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Press the palms together. Stack the shoulders. If you want a little bit more, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. One more breath. And exhale, hands straighten the feet. Step the left foot back. One more flow, if you choose. And then we'll drop the knees. Scooch our hips over to one side and come to sit. Coming to lie on your back on the mat. Bend at the knees. Up, feet are on the ground. Maybe just take a resting moment here. Bring the feet a little bit wide so they're on the outside edges of the mat, and just allow your knees to sink in towards each other. Even out your inhales and your exhales. Good, and bring your feet back towards center. Draw your feet in so your fingertips can touch the backs of your heels, setting up for a half wheel. Press into the feet, start to lift the hips, lift the tailbone, and stay here, or interlace the hands underneath you and shimmy up onto the shoulders. Keep pressing the feet into the ground, squeeze the legs in together. Send your breath into the heart. And exhale, let go of the hands, lower the hips back down to the ground. Take a moment to rest. One more half wheel just like that. Press your feet into the earth. Start to lift your tailbone. As you lift your tailbone, reach it towards your heels. Maybe interlace the hands, rocking back to bring the shoulders underneath you. Expand through the chest. Send the heart towards the back of your room. And exhale, let go of the hands. Bring the hips down to the earth. Send the hips over to the left. Drop the knees over towards the right. For a twist, gaze out over the left arm, left shoulder. How can you bring selflessness to your yoga practice? Can you offer up your yoga practice for the greater self, for the greater humanity, for the greater good? Try right now, offer it up. And inhale your knees back towards center. Give your hips a hop to the right. Allow your knees to fall towards the left. Gaze out over the right arm. What does offering up feel like to you? It's a feeling, and it's so hard to describe, but it's a feeling and it's there. Can we offer our yoga practice to those who need it? Offer our energy to those who need it? Offer our love to those who need it? Inhale the knees back up through center. Center out the hips. Keep your left foot on the ground, left knee bent. Bring the right knee in and cross the right ankle over the left thigh, keeping a flex in the right foot. Draw the left, either you stay here and press the knee away, or press the knee away from you, or you can lift your left foot off the ground, interlace your hands behind the kneecap, and draw your right knee towards you. Send the selfless energy into the right hip. Send your breath, your prana, into the right hip. And expand into the right hip. If the left foot is lifted, go ahead and bring it back towards the mat. Uncross the legs. Plant the right foot. Lift the left foot off the ground. Flex the left foot as you cross the left ankle over the right leg. Stay right here, maybe taking your left hand and pressing the left leg away from you. Or if you're craving a little bit more, lift the right foot up off the ground. Interlace your hands underneath your right knee and pull the leg towards you. Inhale the energy that's all around you. Inhale it and send it to the left hip. Inhale space. Exhale space. Allow the right foot to come back to the mat, uncross the legs. Inhale, draw your both knees into your chest. Give a few rocks side to side, elbow to elbow. And pausing at center. And then inhale, gently rock and roll a few times, coming up to sit at the front of your mat. If you do have a blanket nearby or a towel nearby, maybe coming up and sit on it if your hips are tight. If not, no problem. Just bring the soles of your feet together. Bring the outside edges of the feet together. Open up the feet like pages of a book. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up tall. Keeping length in your spine, tilt forward. And when you feel like you're going to round, don't go any farther. Just tuck the chin to your chest and breathe. And lift yourself back up. Send your right foot out towards the side on an angle. Draw your left foot in and allow the knee to open up towards the left. Setting up for Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, reach the arms up so your torso is facing the same way as your hips. Turn yourself to face your right leg and exhale, fold over the leg. If you do have a strap or something to hook around your foot to increase your length, go ahead and use that. If not, hands to shins is perfectly fine. Drop your left shoulder in line with your right. Tuck the chin. And inhale, lift back up through center. Just pull the right foot in, send the left foot out now on a diagonal. Send the right knee out to the right. Pull the foot in towards center. Inhale, reach the arms up through center. As you exhale, turn your torso to face the left leg. And exhale, fold. Again, using a strap, a shirt, a towel, or just hands to thigh, just your shin if you need. Anchor the right sits bone into the ground as you fold. Inhale back up towards center. You send your feet straight out in front of you. Take a moment, press the hands into either side of the hips, spine, lengthen the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, hinge at the waist. Soften wherever you are. If the hamstrings are tight, or if you want this to be a little more of a low back stretch, go ahead and take a bend into the knees and bring your belly to the thighs, or keeping them straight, whatever is good for you. Slowly walk yourself back up. And go ahead, come to lie on your back, setting up for Shavasana. Allow your feet to be about the width of the mat. Palms face up. Sink into the ground. Allow the eyes to close. Allow the breath to soften and thoughts to go. Shavasana. your next breath to be just a little bit deeper. Breath after that, deeper still. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes, moving the head side to side, rotate the wrists. Slowly reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Roll completely over onto your right side. Press your way to sit on the mat, comfortable seat that we started class in. Allow your hands to find prayer at your heart, and we'll close our practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale together. The light within me recognizes and bows to the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon.